Hi guys, and I'm gonna make this a pretty quick episode. Not really. I got a lot of stuff to cover, but the Emmys are happening, and I gotta watch them because I do. But let's start with La Liga. Where Osasuna took on Real Betis, and I forgot to get my prediction sheet. I was gonna see if I got it right, so wait a little bit. Okay, now we have it. And I predicted that nothing because I just remembered that this match happened before I even made my predictions video. Okay, but yeah, Osasuna tied 0-0 against Real Betis, and Villarreal picked up 3 points in a win against Real Valladolid 2-0. I predicted they would tie 2-2, but whatever. I suck at predictions, and you know it. Levante versus Eibar 0-0. I guess that Levante would win 3-1 because Eibar so far had been doing absolutely horrible. But let's keep going. Atletico Madrid and versus Celta Vigo, where Atletico Madrid did not get a win. How could that even happen? How is that even possible? I guess they were going to get a 1-0 win because they always do that. They didn't show up today. Come on, man. Worst time ever to not show up. Then Granada won 2-0 against Barcelona. Granada won 2-0 against Barcelona. I predicted that Barcelona would win 2-1 against Granada, but Granada got to the top of the table like this. And we're still at 8 points. Barcelona's still at 8 points. We're only 2 points from the top, but still, La Liga is very tight right now. It's much tighter than the Premier League. Anyway, but sorry. In the second minute, Ramon Assis got the first goal, and Alvaro Badillo got the second goal in the 66th minute, just 4 minutes after being substituted in. So good. Then Getafe versus Real Mallorca, where Getafe won. Is this wrong? I put 4-2, but I don't remember. Did I copy that from my predictions list? No, they actually won 4-2. Getafe got a 4-2 win against Real Mallorca, again, picking up 3 points. Then Espanyol lost 3-1 against Real Sociedad. I still predicted that Real Sociedad would win and have 3 goals. I predicted a 3-1 win for 3-2 win for Real Sociedad, so I was pretty close. And as you know, I'm pretty bad at predicting. Oh, by the way, the Emmys host was Homer Simpson, but he got hurt by a piano. Just watch the Emmys. Go watch them now. But watch this video for. If you wanna watch. Why am I talking about the Emmys? Okay. Then Valencia only tied against Leganes. This is outrageous, Valencia. Just when you thought they were coming back and actually starting to be better, they lost one. They lost. They only tied 1-1. Danny Parejo got the first goal in a penalty in the 24th minute, and Oscar Rodriguez got the second goal and tied for Leganes in the 35th minute. Then Athletic Club won 2-0 against Alaves. This was almost the correct result. I guess that Athletic Club would win 2-1 against Alaves, but whatever. And Sevilla against Real Madrid match already finished, but I forgot to put, what actually happened on it, because when I was doing research in this, it was still going on. It had started, so I'm sorry. Just see, I can tell you later. But let's go to the Bundesliga, where FC Schalke 04 won 2-1 against FCV Mainz 05. Then SC Freiburg only tied against Augsburg. I thought they would win 2-1, but they tied 1-1. And Bayer Leverkusen won 2-0 against FC Union Berlin. Finally looking good again. I mean, a little bit good. Yeah. FC Union Berlin isn't the best club ever. Then Bayern Munich won 4-0 against Cologne. Cologne. Cologne? Cologne. I predicted that they would win 4-1, so I was so close, but Cologne didn't get a goal, which is so disappointing. Then Bertha BSC won 2-1 against Paderborn. I thought Paderborn would win 2-0, but whatever. And I finally guessed something right. Werder Bremen lost 3-0 against RB Leipzig. I guessed that exact same score in my predictions video. I should be rewarded for this. Yes, finally. The first goal came in the 13th minute from Willy Orban, an assist by Christopher Nkunku. Then in the 35th minute, Marcel Sabitzer got a goal. And in the 83rd, Marcelo Sarachi got a goal. Then Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Fortuna Düsseldorf. Borussia Mönchengladbach won 2-1 against them. Eintracht Frankfurt tied 2-2 against Borussia Dortmund. Oof, Borussia not looking good so far. So yeah, they have to really get better. The first goal came in the 11th minute from Alex Witsel. An assist by Thorgan Hazard. Thorgan Hazard is, I think, Eden Hazard's brother. I'm pretty sure they're brothers. But yeah, he's in Borussia, so yeah. And in the 43rd minute, Andre Silva got a goal. So yeah. And in the 66th minute, Jadon Sancho made it 2-1 for Borussia. For Borussia Dortmund. He made it 2-1, an assist by Alex Witsel. And what was his what happened next? What was his reward for getting a goal? Being subbed out 7 minutes later. Subtle. Then in the 88th minute, by the way, let me tell you this. 3 players in the Borussia Dortmund team got a goal. That doesn't add up, does it? Because they tied 2-2. Oh. Thomas Delaney just got an own goal. Thank you, Thomas Delaney. Thank you so much. And then it was in the 88th minute. Oh my god. Well, whatever. Let's go to the Premier League, where Southampton lost against AFC Bournemouth 3-1. Leicester City barely avoided a loss against Tottenham and 1-1 Tottenham. I'm trying to make my hair look very messy, but it doesn't help. I can't do it. Yeah. I thought Tottenham would win 2-1, but Leicester City won 2-1. 2 goals were called for offside. Song Heung-min got a goal, but it was called for offside. And it was barely millimeters offside. Like, barely. And there's these things that you don't like about the offside rule. Because, I think they should make a rule that it, only affected the game. Like, if the player was offside by, 3 feet or something like that, it pretty much affected the game. But Song Heung-min, even if he was offside, it was barely offside and it wouldn't have changed anything. So yeah, whatever. I do think it's fair, but really not. Harry Kane got a goal in the 29th minute, an assist by Song Heung-min. And Ricardo Pereira right from defender, got a goal, 69th minute. And at last, James Maddison got the final goal for Leicester, 85th minute. And Burnley won against Norwich City. Could that happen? Norwich City, come on, you won against Manchester, who destroyed Watford, and Watford tied against Arsenal, and Arsenal lost against Liverpool. Chelsea lost against Liverpool. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Burnley won 2-0 against Norwich City, which was not what I was expecting. And Everton lost 2-0 against Sheffield United. I thought Everton would win 2-0, not lose 2-0. Oh yeah, and Man City won 8-0 against Watford. Watford. Oof. Big oof for Watford. The big oof. You know, Watford's defense just looked so fragile. It looked like a 5-year-old could break to it and get like 6 goals or something. It was like you could just walk around the defense and still get a goal. It was ridiculous. And Bernardo Silva got 3 goals. Also, Bernardo Silva got 3 goals. David Silva got the fastest goal in the Premier League so far, 52 seconds. And this was the biggest ever win for Man City in the Premier League era. David Silva got a goal, Bernardo Silva got 3, Sergio Aguero got 1, Riyad Mahrez got 1, and Nicolas Otamendi got 1. And let's keep going. Newcastle versus Brighton. This is probably the most boring game that I have ever seen. Just pure out boring. I mean, you can't really say anything else about it. It ended 0-0, and that's basically it. And Crystal Palace tied against Wolves, 1-1. Wolves not in a very good form, but I did think Crystal Palace could have won this one. I predicted 3-2, which is obviously wrong because I'm always wrong. And then West Ham versus Man United. This was a very good match. Cresswell got an amazing goal and a free kick. Totally amazing. In the 60-something minute, 70-something minute, 80-something minute, I don't remember. But yeah, West Ham played the best match I've seen them play in some time against Man United. I mean, Man United, not the most solid team so far in the Premier League. Not the worst team, though. Then Arsenal got a 3-2 win against Aston Villa. Aston Villa just messed it up. They started out by winning 1-0 in the first half, and then there was 4 goals in the second. Arsenal then tied in the second half, and then Aston Villa got a second goal, which was 60-something minute, and you are telling me there's no way they can get 2 goals in such a short amount of time. Well, in the 82nd minute, they tied it up, and the 92nd minute or something like that, 88th, they made it 3-2. I think Aston Villa should have gotten a point for that, but they messed it up in the last 10 minutes. Then Chelsea versus Liverpool, great goal from Trent Alexander-Arnold in the 14th minute. Roberto Firmino also got one here, and at last, and N'Golo Kante got a goal too, an assist by Azpilicueta. Then let's go to Liga, and I'll just skim through these matches because I really want to make this video kind of quick. So Strasbourg versus Nantes. Strasbourg won 2-1. Strasbourg won 2-1 against Nantes. Marseille tied against Montpellier 1-1. Bordeaux tied against Brest 2-2. Amiens won against Metz 2-1. Nice won against Dijon 2-1. Nimes won against Toulouse 1-0. Reims tied with Monaco 0-0. Lille tied with Rennes 1-1. Angers won against Saint Etienne 4-1, and PSG versus Lyon. I do not know the fate of the game because, again, when I was researching this, it hadn't finished and it was 0-0. I can tell you later. Then let's go to the Serie A, where Cagliari got a 3-1 win against Genoa. Udinese got a 1-0 loss against Brescia, and Juventus won 2-1 against Hellas Verona, with the first goal coming from Miguel Veloso, then with Aaron Ramsey, and at last with Cristiano Ronaldo in the 49th minute. Then the Milan derby, where AC Milan lost 2-0 against Inter Milan. A goal from Marcelo Brozovic made it 1-0 for Inter in the 49th minute. And in the 78th, Romelu Lukaku made a goal against with an assist from Nicolo Barella. Sassuolo won 3-0 against Spal. Bologna lost 2-1 against Roma. Napoli won 4-1 against Lecce. Sampdoria won 1-0 against Torino. Atalanta and Fiorentina tied. And Lazio, I think, won 2-0 against Parma. I may be wrong because that match, when I was researching this, hadn't yet ended, but it was by the end. And it was Lazio winning 2-0 so far. So yeah. And let's go to the Champions League now. Oh, finally. And let's start with Group A with Club Brugge tying 0-0 with Galatasaray, and PSG winning 3-0 against Real Madrid, with Neymar and Mbappe not in the bench, but in the crowd. Ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. It just shows you how bad the Real Madrid defense is right now. Angel Di Maria got 2 goals and got like the first man of the match title in like 4 years. His first man of the match in like so much time. And then Thomas Müller got another goal, which made it 3-0. Now let's go to Group B, where Tottenham only got a point against Olympiacos, tying 2-2. Horrible. Harry Kane made a goal, put the ball in the back of the net in the 26th minute, and Lucas Moura did it 4 minutes later in the 30th. But Tottenham just casually threw away that win, like you do. And Daniel Podence got a goal in the 44th minute when it was almost ending, and Matteo Valbuena made it 2-2. Good Tottenham. You threw away a very, very easy win. Good job. Okay, now let's go to Group C, where Bayern Munich faced against Red Star Belgrade. This is still Group B, by the way. I forgot. Yeah, Bayern Munich faced off against Red Star Belgrade and won 3-0. Now Group C, where Dinamo Zagreb absolutely annihilated Atalanta 4-0, and Shakhtar Donetsk lost against Man City 3-0. So yeah, Atletico Madrid tied against Juventus in Group D 2-2, with Juventus, again, another team, throwing out a good win. I mean, this was not an easy win. Atletico Madrid, pretty hard team to defeat, and I'm watching the Emmys right now with no volume. I don't want the thing that happened when I was watching Endgame to happen again. The volume actually went on, and I was like, what the heck? So yeah. In the 48th minute, Juan Cuadrado got a goal and assist by Gonzalo Higuain. And this was not in here. So yeah. Where's this game? Okay, here I put this game. In the 65th minute, Blaise Matuidi got a goal for Juventus and Alexandro assisted it. And in the 70th minute, Stefan Savic made it 2-1 for Jose Jimenez assisted it. And in the 90th minute, Hector Herrera made it 2-2. Kieran Trippier assisted it. So yeah. And I'm looking at that. Fleabag just won comedy series. Or is it writer? Is it best writer for comedy series? I don't know. I can't pay attention to it that much. Why am I saying so much stuff about the Emmys? Let's go to Group E, where RB Salzburg completely annihilated Genk 6-2. What the? Wow. Okay. Well, and Napoli won 2-0 against Liverpool. A goal in the 82nd minute from Dries Mertens in a penalty kick, and Durante made a bad goal. In the 92nd minute. I mean, still a win though. Still 3 points for Napoli. Then Inter versus Slavia Prague in Group F. They tied 1-1. And Borussia Dortmund versus Barcelona. They also tied 1-1 with Ter Stegen making a save. And right now, everyone has 1 point in Group F. So very tight group. Again, it is the group of death. So yeah. Then Group G, where Lyon tied against Zenit 1-1, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Benfica lost against RB Leipzig 2-1 with 2 goals from Timo Werner for RB Leipzig and 1 from Haris Severovic for Benfica. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Emmys. I should have probably... Wait. Okay, sorry. Let's go to the last group, Group H, where Valencia, yes, won against Chelsea and picked up 3 points. Rodrigo got a goal because of course he did in the 71st minute, and Danny Parejo got an assist because of course he did. And Chelsea really struggling right now. Then Ajax versus Lille. Ajax got this win 3-0 with a goal from Quincy Promes in the 18th minute, Edson Alvarez in the 50th minute, and in the 62nd minute, Nicolas Tagliafico got the last. And that is it, guys. First time we cover the Champions League in this channel. I mean, except for my predictions of the Champions League edition. But yeah. Bye, guys. And I'm gonna watch the Emmys now because of course I will. And long live Barcelona. Bye.